Congress, House, Democrat, Republican, what's going on? Attack on Obamacare, one step closer to free medical. The insurance companies obviously paid you to keep the death benefit at $255, not increase in 77 years my lifetime. Insurance companies obviously paid you so they can benefit from Social Security monies, not the people who elected you. Pumping up campaign funds with our money to keep your crappy insurance that does not pay all medical costs, thanks. You line your pockets with campaign funds and we pay the insurance premiums to pay yourself interest. All of a sudden they stop picking on Obamacare. Why? Our president was right. The millions without insurance is your fault. The insurance company's fear of being obsolete. Obviously all we need you for is handling the payments. A watchdog service over the doctor's medical costs. Lindy insurance payouts to reasonable amounts. Lawyers we cannot settle for 7 million one person and no free medical for all. And a death benefit $255 and Social Security takes back the last month's payment. Why? So you are forced to have death insurance, not stupid term insurance that the premiums get too high. Oh, keep raising cost. 1. Reducing payments by a forced cancel insurance. If you live too long, hey, we are all living longer. And all the money you give insurance companies goes to buy weak-minded politicians. You have made your bed of pay for your big mouth, criticize others and no better plan, no plan at all. You expect to get votes, get elected, what a laugh. Better shut your big mouth. Obamacare, more people insured, not you must have listened to insurance companies that do not do anything like the original Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the doctor's health care plan, selling plans that do not cover reasonable health costs. Unless we get totally free medical and enough to pay bills without taking the last month's Social Security back, more than 255x3. We are committed to pay bills even the last month we are alive. Sell insurance we do not need. No rate lock gets too expensive, forced to cancel. That shows they do not know what they are doing and they bribe you, dummy. Paying bills when retired is stupid. Also income tax owed when retired, yes. Having to still pay bills, really stupid. Take my Social Security back. One hand the government pays me and the other hand ERS takes IT back. That's nuts. Auto forgive taxes owed when you go on Social Security. And the only way this could happen, stop paying ERS personal for collecting tax monies without clear responsible explanations on why you still owe taxes on what ERS you have always required to show tax owed on money earned by experience. No tax bill without base of tax not declared bill. 12,000 extra tax owed for what? I could not understand why that amount, and even experts could not. And unless they say they cannot legally collect. No phony judgments. No phony court that you or your representatives attend any bullshit. You are entitled to appear or have a tax consultant judgment. IT stands saying court without console. This is America, or is IT? The power the ERS has requires absolute honesty, integrity and helpful note. For the most part the ERS personnel is great people, but one bad apple spoils anything driven by you.it money, personal looking for money. No personal allowed to receive extra money for doing their job, or having someone else stand in collect monies for uncovering supposed fraud, especially when the fraud is very clearly on their part looking for money and abusing the privilege. Lastly, I offered to keep accepting while negotiating my refunds $2,000 a year. While negotiating, they agreed to keep my refunds but failed to negotiate, so I decided to stop putting extra money in. Had to get legal help the first time I battled the they never negotiated. No honor among thieves in the phony court rulings. I suspect that is why the gave in, settled, but I turned 65 Social Security. They should not be allowed a give and take. It's stupid. Originally I had to prove my age and was entitled to deduction, so I filed in federal tax court. Marvin Robert Kilonen VRS declined my filing, so I sent my original birth certificate and one that did. No, stop the again. Save prof records. What a bunch of assholes. And believe it or not, I have friends in the who sent me the name of a farm to stop interest on debt owed. California stealing from the rich and even waitress bartenders tips in Las Vegas. Real assholes, cause a tip is a gift. Is it not? Would you like to pay Vegas on Christmas gifts? And that's illegal. The tax was paid by giver. Most of the internal revenue honest, helpful. A big income sprouts, phonies, imposters. What's the country singer name that got in trouble with Clue? Farm Aid. I'll bet you never heard about the farmland water source grab ether. You never paid attention. You have been protected by the gov. Have a little faith. No, not internal revenue. Bribes and stealing are taxable, and tax evasion not paid, and that goes for elected officials to keep your hand out. And I hope someday we'll cut it off the lesson to be learned. Bribery of candidates is illegal, taxable, reportable as income, so turn them in and get money from the and that's not covering the Wall Street debacle. Stealing retirement money also tax evasion. Offering bribes is illegal. How does this work? I stole millions. How much lost to keep out of jail? Now that's funny. All for nothing. NSA catch you on the phone, asshole. Did our forefathers foresee? Breed fix is easy for this one. Bring back the line item veto by the precinct and make the insurance companies give in. Our loose licenses in reality better of by let the government absorbing risk loss just handle money and paperwork. How can they all be so stupid? Money blinds you to truth. The NSA listen, watchdog internet and catch someone for all that money spent. Inflation in the old days, lower money, less expectation of being rich. $1.80 an hour, 40-hour work week. Going to the 40-hour work week a great success. Maybe a 20-hour work week. More vacating, holidays, more fun. Revalue currency back to the days of old. $1,000, one new dollar and only one month to convert to script. $1,000,000 you cannot convert now. That's really funny for US honest believers. More dollars earned, more temptation to steal more, and them you lose. Steal everyone. Retirement, lose your retirement, asshole. Where's the FBI and ATF customs? They watch internet. NSA got the money to not learn about any potential boomers shooters 911 net. So why did the Earth come up with IOM with no explanation base on, and when I appeared in person they come up with a phony court order. I wrote on IT deny, then offered them a chance to negotiate. They did not. The phony court offer was I filed in federal tax court. I supposed that should impress me. No way, it's fake impersonating a judge when I from a Earth friend the form name to allow no interest on tax. You would think their time to surrender. I know the form name was correct. Hey, never answered why criminals take the easy way, cause they're stupid like take a bribe like rats in a trap, desperate to believe they can get away with crime. Federal prison is too good for them. In a prison with people who stole to eat just to eat, not a crime in my book, not yours either. I think the phony court ruling is a serious crime, don't you? How about TV and allowing feed, take care of children, send money? I thought charity contribution had to show how much money actual went to the cause. They're promoting percentage of. Why don't that do that? You would not give them a dime. Why do they allow this on TV? Bribes better religious contributions today. Star the new religious TV with a bunch of jerks building new temples to themselves. The programs I like on then off. Daystar, the new star is coming, and it's not Daystar. Money is not the answer. Deeper and deeper you go, and like the Earth impersonators, now you are in serious trouble, and several governments experimenting with weather mind control. Experimenters believe drugged kids murder by remote control possible. Last, the 3 question marks in the sky. 1 a question mark from the other side. IT must mean something. Last, the 3 question marks in the sky. 1 a question mark from the other side. IT must mean something true. A leader that changes the word of God would do anything. Like our own planes 911, our own meds to kill. Think. Do not underestimate the uneducated. They have already proved they could outwit you and your education more when once. And drug users in jail because they did not pay drug dealers. The only those who know who the drug users and where they are far-fetched. Think your source is a drug dealer. Everyone takes the easy way. True. And look what IT got us more criminals than even I could imagine. The Internal Revenue personnel helpful and know what they are doing. My dealing with California substitute personnel uneducated, not know any part of real law. I could only have been dealing well uneducated crooks with the ability to intercept my mail, copies of credit card bills and forged checks. How did they manage to steal my mail? Of all the nerve. They have to be organized criminals, as I see IT never encountering someone that filed on layers for mishandling my stepbrothers. Probate. They never filed a wrongful death civil lawsuit on behalf of my stepbrother was killed in a highway accident, and the lawyers did not know a civil lawsuit is separate from criminal or other rulings. Clearly it's time to check all diplomas for fake uneducated substitutes. Impersonators, fraud, age against graduation day. Drug snitch is probable drug dealer, investigate jail, the right one. Easy.